exactly what they're going to start doing with. Well, they're only minor attracted. They're not offending. So, you know, it's just an illness like alcoholism or anything else, and they should be allowed. And we're threading that line where the next argument will be the age of consent.
Linda Catalina, host of the conservative talk show Mostly Peaceful Latinas, can be seen here spreading a rhetoric that on the surface seems like it's protecting the children, but in reality, the they she's referring to would be the LGBT community on the left. Now, this argument is nothing new. It is something we have seen before in multiple right-wing media examples, like Joe Rogan, for example, earlier this year.
No, there should be no groomers. How about that? And this is what they wrote. They said, not all teachers are groomers, but a lot of groomers are teachers.
There you go.
And that's real. Constantly, teachers are getting arrested for exposing themselves to children, for in front of children, for sending nude pictures in front of children. Every couple days there's a new one that pops up in the news. And how many of those people haven't been caught yet? And how many of those people are out there? And how many of those people are doing it under the guise of I'm an LGBTQ educator?
Now, I don't know what he's talking about when he says every couple days there's a new story about teachers who are exposing themselves to children or opening nudes in front of children. That's not something I'm familiar with. And when I try to look it up, it seems like it's probably just a lie. I don't think that's happening every few days. I think he heard that from one person one time and went with it without fact-checking. Also, I run in circles that are progressive and leftists, and I gotta say, I don't know a single person who defends teachers who are grooming or exposing themselves to children or flirting with children in schools. Not really sure where he's getting that from, and if they are doing that, then yeah, they should be fired. You're right, that's unacceptable. But as you can see at the end of that clip I showed you there, it's not really about the minority of teachers who might be exposing themselves to children, is it? It's about his dislike for the LGBTQ community. And we can see the effects of that messaging if you take a look at the comments under that first video that I showed you. This first comment here reading, "Remember when all they wanted to do was be able to get married? Look at us now." And this next comment reading, "Normalizing gayness and trans BS is cover for the groomers and the drag freaks prove that beyond a doubt." Insinuating and claiming that LGBTQ members are falling under that umbrella simply so that they can molest children is an absolutely absurd claim to make, and it puts the entire community in danger. I can't tell you how many times a friend of mine who is also a member of the LGBTQ community has been verbally or physically assaulted by someone who believed lies like this. Not to mention, this kind of rhetoric is also putting other vulnerable groups at risk. Check out this other comment I found under that first video, reading, "Wait until people find out who is behind all of this," with the Star of David emoji. Not only does this rhetoric not solve the actual problem that they're supposing to care about, but it creates a problem for people who aren't involved and people who aren't a part of that original problem. Joe Rogan thinks that an LGBTQ teacher who is talking to a student who thinks they might be gay or trans and creating a safe space for them to discuss it is grooming. That's what he considers grooming. Look, members of the LGBTQ community just want to live their lives. It's not really that big of an ask. So if you hear conversations like this, shut them down, ask them for facts, because I guarantee you they don't have any. Thank you so much for watching. If you got something out of this video, please like it, please share it. Consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps out. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.